appreciate you coming and appreciate your attendance at many of the other meetings. We got quite a lot of information to cover, and we'll start. I will say a couple of words. We had a meeting at the Portsmouth Landing today. I know we had Senator Rick Ward, myself, other police jurors, as well as other officials to go over some of the plans that Texas Brine has with the 3D seismic. I know there's several people that have serious reservations about having the monitors cross their property. What I would suggest, though, is that understanding the big picture is that obviously to find out the problem, or at least have some understanding of the problem, it's important that Texas Brine get the 3D seismic. If there's issues with the right-of-ways, I'd suggest that you contact, if you have an attorney or representative, let them look at it. Maybe there's some issues that you have concerns about can be worked out, but the sooner they can go forward with the 3D seismic, I think possibly would have some understanding of what's going on. It was brought to my attention at the last meeting from one of the residents about the seismic, and we had some back and forth, and I can tell you several of the things we want to discuss here tonight is one of which is I've actually, in order to be available to discuss the protocol that will be utilized when the seismic is obtained. Obviously, Texas Brine has hired, we heard from Dr. Hill at the last meeting last week. He's overseeing the seismic data collection, and he said he would be doing some interpretations of the seismic, and there were some concerns as to whether or not that would be the full and only interpretation. I've asked the Department of Natural Resources to be here today to talk about what they were requiring with the seismic. In other words, who else other than Texas Brine's officials and experts will be reviewing the seismic. And hopefully they will be able to provide the protocol as to when the seismic data is collected, where they will present it, and then what independent third-party experts will be reviewing the seismic on behalf of the state, which is basically on behalf of us, to be able to make sure that the interpretations are the same, or if there's any variances in interpretations, we know the full aspects of what the seismic data shows. So they'll be talking about that. In addition, I know there's been a lot of questions about the roadway. You've seen in the paper that the parish has requested the state to potentially look at alternative routes in the event that in the future that the roadway ever jeopardized. We have DOTD officials here to talk about that and to tell you how that study is coming along and what they suspect, how long the study may take, etc. So we have a lot of information to cover. At this time, I'd like to talk about, we have Senator Rick Ward, Senator Troy Brown from